In life, we all experience some conflict. Conflict with family members, conflict with friends, conflict with coworkers, or maybe even roommates. We all have it, and we all need to learn how to manage it. So now it's time to ask yourself, how do you manage conflict? Is it like this? Or maybe like this? In the interpersonal communications book Interplay, Adler, Rosenfield, and Proctor identify 5 styles of conflict management, including avoidance, accommodation, competition, compromise, and collaboration. Avoidance is all about ignoring conflict. It's the pessimistic attitude towards conflict that says it's just easier to put up with the status quo than to fight for what I truly believe in. It leads to unsatisfying relationships, but in certain situations it can be helpful when the risk is too great, it's not worth the effort, or the issue is temporary and it'll soon pass. Accommodation is all about surrendering and giving in to others. Accommodation allows others to have their way rather than asserting our own point of view. Accommodation can enhance relationships because one person walks away and chooses to accommodate the other and gives that person everything they want. Culture can also play a large factor in the use of accommodation as a conflict management style because of high power distance and lower power distance cultures and how they respond to people in conflict situations. Competition is all about winning. It's all about having high concern for yourself and not really caring about others. It's all about being relentless and fighting to have your way or the highway and getting in the last word in every argument. Competition can be helpful in some ways, but more than likely, this bid for control can breed aggression within certain relationships. Compromise is a negotiated lose-lose. It gives both people at least some of what they want, although both have to sacrifice for their goals. Now, compromise is usually seen as a positive thing, but in this situation, costs involved can be great if one person ends up compromising all of their values. Compromise can, however, leave both parties fully satisfied. Collaboration is all about getting the win-win. The win-win solutions to conflict that satisfy all parties is collaboration. It has a high degree of concern for self as well as others, and the goal of solving problems in a team-oriented fashion. Collaborative problem solving is often rare, but it's not always possible or appropriate in certain situations. So now that we've discussed all 5 of the conflict management styles, you're probably wondering, so what's the best way? And the answer truly is, it depends. Authors Adler, Rosenfield, and Proctor identify a few things for people to consider when trying to determine which conflict management style fits best. One should consider the situation and the conflict in which that situation is in, the people within the situation and the conflict, and determine what their personality is and what conflict management style fits everyone, and also the desired outcome, what the group wants to see once the conflict is decided and over with. They also provide a few helpful tips when talking about conflict management styles with others and how to find what best fits your group. They include define your needs, consider the time and place, in explaining your goals and wants, use I language, listen to other people's needs, and generate possible solutions together. I hope the next time that you run into conflict with anyone that you'll remember these 5 conflict management styles and you'll consider the situation, the people, and the desired outcome that will help you determine the best style to resolve your conflict.